Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's another Wednesday. You know what it is. Hump day, and we back in the building. Boxing talk with Banky and Jay. I see we got the good Queen Melanin Queen 27 in the building as our moderator, and we are locked, sock, ready in the pocket, man. For sure, man. For sure. What's up? What's up, Banky?
What's going on, player, man? We in here, man, talking about this boxing world. What's going on out here in this boxing world? Who out here, getting ready to fight? What about the fights that just happened? I mean, everything boxing, man, everything.
Man, how was your weekend, bro?
Man, it was great, man. I can't complain, man. Work, work, work. But hey, man, I could be doing nothing, so I can't complain, man.
Man, you doing a whole lot, man. You on the Michael Collier show, man. You got
Yeah,
got your show running. Then you be on
yeah,
with the prison guy, man, and you got Pure Delicious.
yeah,
Man,
yeah,
you on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram,
yeah.
YouTube. What's that other one, man? For the kids be gaming on.
Oh, Twitch.
You on Twitch, man. You be knowing about the stuff
TikTok,
on TikTok,
man,
all platforms.
just
I
gotta put
seen I
stuff up
seen
here.
you I seen you on this week, man, with brother Umar this weekend,
Yes,
man.
yes,
And
yeah, yeah. Umar
I,
Johnson.
I like that. And you asked him what type of books has he read, and they come across. Y'all both been reading the same material. I see.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, reading was big for me in prison, man. That's where I got a lot of my knowledge from, man. I was on the show today with the Michael Kai show today too with a brother Sabir Bay, man. Very, very well read, well educated, Moore brother, man. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to him too, man. Yeah, I definitely like to chop it up with him. I always like talk to people that's well read, man, or well educated, man. This is how you expand your knowledge. So, yeah, but try to just be on all platforms, man. Try to be well informed. Try to know what's going on about different things in the world. That's all. Just grinding, grinding, grinding.
You know, we don't do no trying over here. We like
Yeah,
Nike, man. We just do it,
just
man. You
do
know
it,
what
man.
I'm
Just grind,
saying?
grind, man.
Look, if we F up on the way, we brush our
Hey,
hands off and keep it going, man.
that's
You
life.
know,
That's what life is. I ain't never known nobody do everything perfect, man. I ain't met them people yet. I like to beat them. I like to have a conversation with
I don't want to meet them. I
them.
don't want to meet them. If they perfect and they believe they perfect, I
Yeah,
only knew, I only heard of one perfect person, man, and that was Jesus Christ.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So, other than that, man, you telling me you at that level? Yeah.
yeah. That's crazy.
That's the conversation I ain't trying to have. You know?
You got some people that believe it. They believe it without a doubt, man. But
That's crazy,
it's their
man. That's
prerogative.
crazy for
Well,
sure.
one thing we know for sure,
Mhm.
Anthony Joshua ain't perfect. We know that.
His record damn sure ain't. I can
We
tell
know
you
that.
that.
He got, hey, man,
Ooh-wee.
he got a nice looking bank account though. But man, I think, man, he literally had a chance to probably become, almost a billionaire, man. You know what I'm saying? While he active, because he got a lot of money. He get a lot of money, man, for his fights, man, and a lot of endorsements and stuff because he from that country. But man, if he could have just focused and locked in and just was winning and winning, and then got to the point where he could actually, become, undisputed heavyweight champion again or something like that, man, that man
Mm.
would have been a billionaire, dog. He been a billionaire, but I mean, he got more money than he can spend right now, anyway.
Oh, more than sure, man. It ain't over either, man. He
Yeah,
said it
yeah,
ain't over. He said he's still about it.
yeah,
He wanna appeal, Banky.
man,
No,
yeah,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
yeah.
But
He had to, he
he
had
want a
to,
rematch though. He
yeah.
want a rematch.
He don't want none of that, man. I'm gonna tell you, he don't want that. If you run it, if you run out in the highway and a Mack truck hit you, you ain't gonna get up and say, "Man, I'm gonna try that again." Nah, he don't want no more of that, man. That
I,
man don't
I
want.
I think he gonna do it again, man. He resilient enough, man, to take that licking and still get some more bread, man. And sometimes
Hey,
that's where it boils down to. You like, you know what? I can go in here and get another 96,000 people to watch this fight. I size them up. I'm better. I'm stronger. I know where I made my mistakes. Meet me back on the next one, and I'm going to get them. I'm telling you, the UK fans are going to ride, or they ride, die, man. They are ride or die. It look like we got some
Man.
people in the chat there, Bank. Who we got?
Yeah, we got Big Son, man. That's my little boy right there, Big Son. Yeah, shout out to Son. Then we got Dante Boxing Talk. What's good? What's good, family out there, man? Man, listen, man. Did you see Joshua trying to get up? Did you see when he was trying to get up, man?
Well, Banky, you know,
Man.
one thing we both know is if a man is fighting and he fall frontward on his face, he ain't getting back up. Name me a guy that fell that way that you know got back up, Bank. They said it's not an easy get up, man. Think about it.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It was cancel Christmas.
He don't want no more. He don't want no more Christmas like that. He don't want to go like that, man.
Hey, I bet you that Mortimer dollar that what was that movie with Eddie Murphy in them trading places? I bet you that Mortimer dollar that he fight this rematch, brother.
Hey, man, he might fight it, man. But Kadeem the King, what's up, champ?
Salute,
Gorilla.
salute,
Yeah, Gorilla in the house too. Yeah, TBP on deck.
Okay.
Listen, man. I ain't gonna say he want to. Then you tell me, or is that accurate? Did he left Derrick James?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, right there. Who trained him now?
The guy that trained Fury when Fury first came back, and he got Fury to the championship. You know what I mean?
He should have stayed where he was, man.
Little white boy. I can't remember his name.
He should have stayed where he was, man. He should have stayed with Derrick James, man. He should have stayed right where he was when he was with Derrick James. I think Derrick James, when he fought the dude from the UFC.
No, he wasn't.
He won't?
Nope.
How many fights he had under Derrick James?
You talking about when Fury when
Anthony Joshua fought Derrick James?
Yeah, they did it in the UK, so he said he didn't going to use Derrick because he got somebody over here. So he used the I can't think of the white boy's name right now. Somebody in the chat has put it who it is. Salute to Spider-Man 24 in the building. What's up, Spider-Man?
Yeah,
good to
man.
see you. For sure.
He just, man, I don't know. He needs somebody to put that defense in him first and foremost, because we already know you hit hard, man. But we also know history shows that hitting hard just ain't gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to be punch resistant to somebody else hitting hard. He's not that, man. Every time somebody done found his chin, he done found his way on the canvas, man. So he gotta tighten up with that, man. If he how old is he? He's still young though. He like 30, ain't he?
Well, Joshua.
Yeah.
He about 30, 35 now.
35.
Yeah, he right there. He right, but he a heavyweight though.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Heavyweights can go a little bit longer when it comes in the age thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they ain't moving around a lot anyway.
yeah, he a big one. He's a big one. He ain't shaping everything, but man,
his recuperative powers are horrible, man.
Man, I know it, man. He was like, I said, man, he's like, boy, every time he get hit, man, it's like he just get the stumbling, man. His legs go to spaghetti. And I'm like, hey, bro, you built like a Mack truck, man, but he can't take no hits.
None. Built like a god, like a Greek god, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would think it was so funny. I'm gonna tell you the funniest moment, man. Remember when he came here to America, man, and he fought Andy Ruiz, man.
Right.
And when they were doing the calling on the ring, when they first get in the ring and everything, and they show Andy Ruiz, and then they show Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
And the casuals went off, man. They was like, man, what the hell?
The visual was unbelievable.
But that's how you learn right then. You cannot judge a man by the way he looked, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? You
Well,
can't
let's.
never judge a man. Like I know you just talk about Mike. What was his name? Mark Peace.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you seen Mark Peace, you wouldn't have thought he was anything. You know?
Right. Well, let's look at this guy, man, because we ain't got to judge him by how he look. We can judge him by what he'd have done in the ring, man. Mr. Austin, no doubt, Trout, he'd have put in work, man. He'd have been in the ring with some legends. Let's see what he's talking about these days, man. What's up,
Oh,
champ?
hey, go to
What's
champ.
happening?
What's up,
Hey,
champ? What you been
Jay,
up
what up?
to, man?
Man.
Training, training,
Oh,
man. Getting ready for my bare knuckle title defense I got coming up.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
we
yeah. You
definitely
get.
see we definitely see you bare chested.
Man, I just got out the gym.
I
Please
know
forgive
that's
me for
right.
my lack of clothing, but
Nah,
it's not
nah,
fun
nah.
being
Come as
wet.
you up.
Hey,
It's
man.
not
Hey,
fun being wet.
you just won that championship, man. And what's that? Was in February when you did that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Man, so you did it in the in the regular boxing arena. Now you come down in the bare knuckles, you become champion again. That lets me know that this is what you're supposed to do, bruh.
I'm a fighter. Austin means warrior.
Didn't know
And
that.
when I figured that out, I was like, oh, that's my name. It's been in me since I was born. My mama called me a warrior from the start.
Wow, wow. So what's next then? Talk to us.
Yes, sir. October 12th in Marbella, Spain. I'm defending my belt against Rico Franco out of Portugal. He's what they call a bare knuckle legend, but I be I this is what I do. I topple legends, man. I topple the legends. So October 12th is going to be on the zone, so y'all be able to catch it if you don't have the BKFC app. But make sure you tune in. There's 3 title fights. I am one of 3. Right, I'll be defending my 165 welterweight belt. Tony Soto is and Franco Tanalia be fighting
Getting a little
Mondale.
turbulence right there. You go. Go ahead.
Yeah,
No,
Randy
you were having a
Mondale
little
will be
problem.
defending
You
his
had a
belt
little
as well.
problems for a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my
Okay.
I got to put on Do Not Disturb. So there's my cheap plug for the BKFC. But I really am excited for this fight. We've been working hard. I've never been to Spain, and I want to show out for that country.
Hey man,
Amen.
hey, that's amazing, man. Hey, I'm saying the bare knuckle joint. First, I want to ask you how was the transition? You know what I'm saying, and that's important. I want to know. But they got a bare knuckle dude that was a champion from right here where I'm at, man, out here in Tidewater, Virginia, named Reggie Barnett.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, little
Barnett,
Reggie, yeah, little Reggie Barnett. He from right out this
OG
area.
cat.
Yeah, I met him and talked to, and I've also chopped it up with the dude, Brian Maxwell.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, so some big hitters on there.
yeah. So what was the transition like, man, to go from taking them gloves off to, you know,
Well, one thing I can say is that as far as receiving punches, I haven't taken any that I can remember.
Mm.
right?
So my base stayed pretty good so far, but no, there is a transition. You got to get your hands conditioned. One, you do got to get your skin conditioned. Um, go back to the old days where they used to kind of grind their skin and to promote elasticity. So I look back into some things like that. Um, Vinegar, putting on, taking some biotin, which helps with skin elasticity. Punching a lot of wood on,
Mm.
making sure to get these knuckles correct. Um, I've been really just going back to the science of the sweet science because boxing started off bare knuckle. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Facts.
And so I just went back and read like what did the Galveston Giant do to get his hands ready? You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it was a lot of weight squeezing, a lot of squeezing and rice buckets. You know what I mean? A lot of little things like that.
So how many bare knuckle fights have you had?
I only have 2, and
Two.
I'm the champion. This will be my 3rd one. But from the
Straight to
first fight to the second fight, I learned so much, and from the second fight to this 3rd fight, I've learned even more. So I just feel like I'm gonna keep getting better with the experience that I'm gathering.
okay. So do you think So where you ain't even been hit like that, so you said, so you don't even know. But let's go back to your boxing days, man. What was you? What do you consider? You know, you only had to my recollection 5 losses. You know, and each one of them names I seen on there, you know, I think they all, you know, probably gonna end up in the Hall of Fame. You know, so you know you done
God
fought
bless
some
you.
warriors, man. So who would you say in your opinion, because we ain't just got to go by the loss, because I've been boxing all my life as well too, so I know just because you lost don't mean that was your toughest fight. Who would you say was your toughest fight in
Right.
the ring?
The toughest fight, jeez. There's two answers to that question because like mentally, Erislandy Lara was probably my toughest fight. I was beat
Mm.
mentally before I was even beat physically.
Right,
Um, and just because he's so tricky and he don't care if he's boring and I'm just trying to force shit. He had an answer for everything that I threw out there, and I was like, I might as well not do nothing. I'll
right.
let him make a mistake, but then nobody wants to see that anyway. That was probably one. I ain't never wanted the fight to be over so bad. I ain't gonna lie. Physically, my toughest fight I'd have to say probably Jared Hurd, because he just I beat him up so I couldn't beat him up no more, and I
Right.
just blew my load and he just wore me down. And I've never been stopped before except for that Hurd fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. And I think I think when you got heard, he was on that run, man, where he was like really like, really looked like he was bigger than everybody else, and he
He was,
just
and he don't really look like that's the thing, right? That's the thing that that nigga was about 2 times bigger than me on the ground. No bullshit. I seen him after the fight, probably like I don't know. I was in Maryland, probably like maybe a month or two after the fight. It wasn't
yeah,
long, and I seen this Joker, right? And I really pressed him. I was like, "Hey, what you weigh right now?"
Right.
And of course he's like, nah, I was like, nah, nigga, I'm serious. What do you weigh right now? I need to know. I need
yeah,
Right.
because you at least 225 right now, Flair. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that shit. I don't know how he made weight though. Look,
Right,
I
right,
can't
right.
I
Yeah,
can't call, I can't call an excuse that the man is 250 pounds walking around, but because he made the weight. So I don't know
right,
how he made
right.
the weight, but he made the weight.
Got
Yeah,
some tricks. He got some tricks, don't he?
yeah, yeah. Well, look,
As
all
long as
that
he
weight
made
stuff
as long
going
as he
on
made
there.
that weight naturally, I had
Right,
no beef.
right,
As long as he made it naturally. I mean, he ain't
right.
failed no tests. He made the weights. I can't call foul play on nothing. But that Negro is over 225 walking around easy.
Yeah, yeah. He looked big,
Probably on
man.
a good day.
Yeah, he looked big. He definitely looked big, and he liked it seemed like to me too, especially early in his career, he would like to do a lot of inside fighting. He just like he was leaning that weight on you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, that's it. But it,
Yeah,
it, it is what it is. I would have loved, if I had a little activity, I think that it would have been a different story. But, 17-month layoff, it's hard to get back. And then going to there with a killer like her, you know what I mean?
right, right.
But that
So
was one of my physically toughest fights. I
okay,
wanted another round,
right,
unlike
right, right.
Lara, but I didn't have another round in me. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And that's real though. That's real. That would lead me to another question I wanted to ask you as well too. So looking back in retrospect in your career, like you say, you felt like it was little things you did like the law fight, it was born, whatever, whatever. Like if we could go back, knowing what you know now, what fight would you want another shot at? You know what I'm saying, in your prime that you would want another shot at?
Oh, the Canelo fight, man.
Yeah,
I was trying
yeah,
to get back to Canelo. I mean, I
yeah.
was right there. There's a lot of shit
Right.
stacked up against me, but as far as take all that out the way, it was a good fight. To this day, you really haven't seen anybody aside from Floyd, Bivol, maybe Triple G that have fought Canelo all 12 rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
try to take it to him and try to win. Everybody else you see, they just try to survive. So, to be in the line of the few that have given Canelo, a hell of a fight for all 12 rounds, I'll take that. But at that time, I really wanted that rematch. I needed that
Yeah.
rematch in my prime.
Right, right, right. So man, yeah, man, you got a storybook career, man. For real, you ain't definitely ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, my brother. Cause like I
Thank
say, you don't put that work in, champ. You know what I'm saying? You definitely to put
appreciate
that work in. Yeah, you talk about a dude that's been around boxing and been in the ring and then looked at boxing all my life. So I don't say that lightly, man. You dig? I know
man.
you to put
You
that
know what
work
you're talking about.
for sure, for sure. You see all this boxing stuff behind me, man.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm into, man. And
It's funny
I'm
because a lot of people, when if they were to go rob your house, they probably look for the jewelry and whatnot. I'm taking all that. That's you know what
yeah,
I'm saying. I'm taking
yeah,
all the boxing memorabilia.
That's what I
yeah,
want. I want the
That's what I want.
memorabilia for
Yeah,
sure. Yes,
yeah.
indeed. I love to have me some Ali shoes or something. You know what
man,
I'm saying?
man.
Come
And I
on,
wouldn't even
man.
sell it. I just keep it and give it
Right,
to my
right.
kids. You
People
know what I
just
mean?
don't understand, man. Have certain memorabilia and everything. Hey, man, but what I'd like to know, man, with the you're not finished boxing though, right?
No, no. I'm definitely down to do some more boxing if the right opportunity, emerges. Boxing tried to use me as a gatekeeper, and
Mm,
I wasn't here for that.
mm-hmm,
Bare knuckles treated me like a champion, so that's what I'm here for. If say Danny Garcia wants to come back and take a fight that
mm-hmm.
he thinks that he can win, I'd love to step in for that.
Uh-huh.
But there's
Uh-huh.
plenty of good fights to be made in boxing still for me. I believe, and
Or
if it
maybe
doesn't
some
happen,
get
that's
back.
fine.
Maybe some get back on Eris Landis Law. You know what I'm saying?
Give me
Even
that,
though,
yeah, on Laura or even I heard is still fighting. He
right,
could be at
right,
60. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Hey,
But I'm
you
not done with boxing. Um,
right.
but
You on a 6 foot. I mean 6 foot. You on a you on a 6 fight win streak right now.
yes sir, yes sir. I ain't lost since Charlo last
Right.
lost in like 2018.
Wow. Wow. You're the only man I know that fought both of them, man. If you was to say which one you think is the better?
Um, at the time when I fought, I guess I say Mel.
Mm-hmm.
Mel was the better one. At the
Okay.
time when I fought Maul was the better one. And then
Okay.
I fought Mel probably like a year and a half later, and Mel ended up becoming the better one.
I always felt like Mel was the better one too, man. I do feel like when he fought Canelo though, he ain't trying to fight at all. I felt like I
At
don't know
all.
if it was some mental or something was going on, but I felt like he didn't even put forth the effort to even put his fight game forth.
It it didn't look like like he trained. And I
Yeah,
mean, I'm sure he trained. I'm sure he got in some way shape, but it didn't look like he trained for a Canelo pay-per-view fight. You feel me?
right,
Like my man's body when he came in the ring, and it was at 168, which is two weight classes above what he fights at.
right.
Although Charlo is the bigger dude between Canelo and Charlo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just naturally, Charlo is the bigger man. But it didn't
Mm-hmm.
look like he went to go put on any muscle. It just looked like he just didn't have to make weight.
Hmm. Yeah, like he just
Canelo
yeah.
came in and looked like he put on muscle to be at 168 strong. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that's from what I saw. I don't know what went on in his camera. Like I said, I know he trained. I know he
Right.
trained. Um,
It look like we're going through a little turbulence right now, but I'm pretty much sure he gonna ride right back into a better pocket. There you go,
Yeah.
right there.
Mhm.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you
champ.
back on?
yeah, so it didn't look like he trained for a bigger Canelo.
Right. Mm. So yeah, they I don't know, they're both of their careers right now is just like in a little turbulence. But I used to like them as fighting dudes. I still do. I still think both of them was gifted, man. You know what I'm saying? They was
Oh yeah,
gifted in what they do, man. And they just start to let the outside world, come into that ring, man. And that ain't never good. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah, yeah.
one thing about you, no doubt, you've been seeing almost we could say like two eras of this boxing right now. That we're seeing a little different now. How do you see the scheme of boxing right now in your eyes?
Well, it's been taking hit after hit. Canelo just had a good pay-per-view run right now. He had like what 750,000 buys, which shows that boxing ain't dead by any means. It may
Facts.
be on the decline, and I believe that decline is due to Al Heyman, not, I don't know. This is just what I feel. I feel like Al Heyman's not running the PBC so hands on like he used to.
Mm.
And I think that might be the reason for the decline. Like, because now, mind you, Al Heyman is the reason for boxing's incline. And I'm talking before PBC when he was running Golden Boy. We had the
Mm-hmm.
best fights. There was fight
Mm-hmm.
after fight after fight. We had the best fights, and that was all Al Heyman's doing. He, in my opinion, single-handedly saved boxing and brought it out of its decline. But
Mm-hmm.
I think now because nobody else has helped out him and take the reins. You know what I'm saying? Golden Boy ain't doing nothing. The Zone's trying. You know what I mean? But Top Rank, they're probably the only other guys out there that are doing something, and they're not doing much. You know what
Right.
I mean? So looking at it, it is very much so the decline. Boxing will never be dead. I don't ever think boxing will ever die. You
Yeah,
know,
me
it,
neither.
it's got too much. You got too many grandpas, fathers that still take their kids and watch the fight. It's a
Right.
pastime for men and boys, and the women's boxing game is starting to try to
Facts.
save the game. They coming up and they trying to save boxing themselves.
And they
Yeah,
fight. And they
They
fight.
fight.
yeah, they scrap now. They get down for sure.
Yeah.
So,
So right now,
it,
I told one of my female fighters from the Houston Hitmen, the Team Combat League, she was getting a little discouraged. I said, listen, women's boxing we're gonna need y'all to save boxing. And you're gonna be not only high demand, but you're gonna be the most important and pivotal fights that's gonna take place in the next future. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that lane's about to open up, Shawty. Stay the course.
yeah. Where,
Facts.
where you originally from? No doubt.
I'm from New Mexico, Las
New
Cruces, New
Mexico.
Mexico.
Okay, okay. And you reside in Texas?
Yeah, I'm in Houston right now. Yeah.
Oh, is that where you based your whole career? You fought out of Texas?
So my whole amateur career, I was back and forth between New Mexico, Houston, and DC.
Okay,
DC more in the later years of my career, but Houston and New Mexico that was where my camps were the whole career.
okay. Yeah, well, that's where I'm from myself, DC, man. So, you was in
Okay,
Stomping Ground, as well as Jay. Me and Jay went to high school, same high school. But
that's what's up. So Maryland, the thing about Maryland is like it's a big boxing area,
Mm.
you
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
know, and
yeah,
and y'all got some of the best fighters in the
yeah, man,
nation.
yeah.
And I say this about DC. I say
Mm-hmm.
this about Ohio, like Cleveland and Cincinnati, and I say
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
this about St. Louis. Every
Right.
time we go to nationals and amateurs, DC got about 4 or 5 national champions on one team.
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis got about 4 or 5 national champions. Same with Ohio.
Mm.
And they run it. They will run the amateur game, the Olympics sports every year.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't know why it does not translate into the pro game. You
yeah.
know, you would think there would be just as many world champions as there were
Mm,
national champions. Y'all got 15 every damn year.
right.
Mm-hmm.
But in the pro game, I don't know what it is. A lot of people say it's just the environment. Like, hey, some people get caught up with this, that, and third. But DC's got some of the best fighters in the game. And that Team Combat League, when y'all was DC had a team for both seasons. And
Mm-hmm.
I believe on the second season there were some issues where they didn't get to fight. I was with the Houston Hitmen, and I ain't gonna lie, I was so happy that we didn't have to run into DC during during that season. We were just getting our shit together, you know what I mean? And DC would have
Right.
ruined all that. So
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That is truly what's
Hey man,
up.
hey look, hey, just talking to you, man. This is my first time ever talking to you. I can tell you keep it real. You a real brother, man. I just got that type of vibe from you, right?
that's what's up, man. I tried.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. So I wanted to ask you this too, in your opinion, man. Being, like I say, man, in the game, knowing the game, you played in the game like John Madden, as they say. So, Right now, in your opinion, who is who? Two-part question. Who you think is the best fighter in the world? Number one, and number two, or the weight class that you was in. Who you think is the best 154 pounder
Mm.
Like about right now, the best
right now?
fighter right now, the best fighter in the world. I'd have to give it up to Crawford, to Bud. Between Bud and NUA,
Mm.
um, who else could have a good running for the best right now? Of course, you got the cash cow Canelo. Well, you know, I would even take Bud and NUA right now as pound for pound.
Okay,
And as far as 154, is now that right now or is that ever?
right now, who would you
Right
say
now,
is the best 154 pounder?
because 154,
Besides, no doubt, Trout, because you still in 154.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
still
yeah.
in there.
That's right.
Well, and it wouldn't be fair to write my man off just because he had that trash showing against Canelo at 168.
Right.
But technically, we could call it. Now I'm gonna say it's the Australian. It's either the
Mm.
Australian, um, Zoo, or
Mm-hmm.
Charlo, because really that's what we wanted to see is Zoo and Charlo.
Right, right,
And
right.
Charlo had a great fight against the South
Yeah,
American
yeah. I remember.
Giant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That rematch in there. Yeah, he
The
had a great
rematch,
out.
yeah, he beat the
Yeah,
brakes out of Buddy,
beat the
right?
place.
And,
He was
and
on it. He was on his stuff then, man.
he was on his way all the way
Yeah,
up. So then,
man.
if you just ignore that Canelo fight,
Yeah.
Right.
it could still be Charlo.
Yeah, yeah. If
I,
he
I,
gets that eye back, that focus, I think Chalo hard to beat, man.
I'm a,
It could be. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you the fight that I wanted to see because of the story. Because I also feel though that it'd be competitive. I always wanted to see Mel versus Crawford.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
up. That would have
I
been
did
a
think.
great story.
Yeah, I think that would have been a great fight as well.
That would have
You
been
know,
a good fight. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bud is. That's why I have Bud as the best because
but yeah,
the way Bud dispatched Spence, and Spence is a big welterweight. I
right.
hear Spence and Charlo are neck and neck when they spar.
Right.
Yeah,
The way Bud just dispatched Spence, I think he might do the same to Charlo.
Do you think that was the same Spence, or not trying to give him any wiggle? But I
No,
didn't.
no,
I didn't.
no,
I'm
no.
a Spence guy. That wasn't
Yeah.
my guy. I don't know what happened, but that wasn't my guy, man.
yeah,
Nah, that crash might have really messed him up.
Right.
The
Something.
crash, they say he likes to drink a lot. Just rumors. I don't know. I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
But
Right.
if you ain't living right, and then that crash, probably took some years off him where the alcohol took a little bit more. It might have, you know what I mean? You're right. It wasn't necessarily the same Spence.
Mm-mm.
And then
yeah,
we find out that when he's about to come back, he's got to get surgery again because his eye still ain't right. You know what I mean? We don't hear no talks about any type of return. I think he was real messed up off of not just that fight, but that crash too.
yeah. But we ain't, and then it's subjective though because he can come because he fought since then and you know what I'm
Since
saying
the
he just
crash, he
yeah he
fought Danny
just
Garcia after the
and
crash.
he fought
He
old boy
fought
that had the belt
Ugas.
Ugas,
He beat
you know
Ugas.
beat
That was a good fight. That was a good win.
right. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know though, and then like yourself, man. Styles make fights, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And somebody can get in that ring with you and make you not look like you because
yeah,
you can't do what you usually do. You know
that's
what I'm
Yeah.
true.
saying?
That's true.
And
I.
I think Bud is one of those type of talents, man. It's like I really believe, you heard this a lot in sports, but I think he one of them type of fighters, man. Whereas he fight to the level of his competition, and he
Yes,
fight
I do.
towards aggression. He if you come at him, he gonna raise the
And
bar.
raise
And
it up.
yeah, and that was the biggest fight of his career. All the talk had been going on for years and years. I think when he got in there, he had that locked in, loaded. Like I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Like, let me show you, right? Like,
Yeah,
and Bud been won his respect. The way
yeah,
Top Rank kind of did him dirty, like we can't promote him. Like that's your job. He's sold out in Nebraska. How can you not promote him?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He doesn't do the promoting. That's not his job. You know what I
right.
mean? The way Top Rank tried to shit on him, and I'm so happy he came back, took that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? As an independent too. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Good for
right.
him. Good
Yeah,
for
no
him.
doubt, man. No doubt.
He
Man,
deserved that
dude.
respect, man.
Yes, he do, man. He been putting in work. He been putting in work, man. A lot of work. So, you know, as have you been, man. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go follow your bare knuckle jump career now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And look, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I already know already because you done put the work in. But you probably gonna get a knockout, man, because you fighting on October the 12th. That's the day before my birthday, so I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead on sanction that jump now. You
It's
probably
already
gonna
lined up.
yeah, you probably gonna get a KO stoppage. Yeah, catch him coming
Yeah,
in and send him on up there, man. You
that's the
know,
way I'm gonna get him too. Catch him coming
catch
in.
him coming in, man. Them one of the best jumps when you feel it on the end of your fist. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he,
you just
yeah,
know, and
yeah,
then they drop. They catch you a surprise.
yeah,
They catch you a
he,
surprise
yeah, he ain't
because
been
the shot wasn't even that hard. You're like, you
yeah,
fucking all right, bye.
That is so
yes,
that is so
yes, man.
factual, man. Man, yeah, man. We've been following your career the whole time, man. You've always kept us
I appreciate
entertained
that.
and excited, man. And we ain't no young cats, man. Well, we young at heart,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
Yeah,
saying. But
yeah.
but we love boxing. We've been watching boxing, man. And you have always. And I ain't never seen you turn anything down but your collar, bro. And sometimes I seen
Yes,
that
sir.
up too. You know what I'm saying? So you was always, hey, we got some of these up and coming fights. Me and him go back and forth. We don't agree on nothing. All right. So
yeah,
we got a fight coming up, man, coming October the 12th. Matter of fact, same day you fight.
My fight, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He calls him He calls him Better Be. I say it's Beterbiev. He's fighting Bivol. What
I
do you
thought it was
think?
better
What do you think?
be. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
thought it was
know.
better
I know.
be.
I'm sticking
I'm
with Beterbiev, man. His mama called him
he gave him a
Beterbiev.
whole new name.
his mama call him better Beterbiev. I'm gonna call him
I'm gonna call him
Beterbiev, man.
Beterbiev. Yes, indeed. But what do you think about that fight? Because I think it's intriguing, man. But I love to
Oh,
hear your take on it,
absolutely.
man.
I'm so happy that fight's being made, and I'm glad those men are getting what they deserve to be paid. But I'm gonna rock with Bivol. Bivol's got the footwork. He's got the distance, man. I don't know if Better Beef is gonna be able to find that range. You know what I mean? And land that shot that he wants. And then when he does, I
He
think
writing
Bivol's
down
gonna
what you
change it up.
said. He writing down what you
Oh,
said.
he gonna throw that back, man. He
Hey,
gonna
look,
throw it back in my face.
hey,
All right.
Austin, I'm just keeping the list, man, because Coach Kenny, with Tank, he done said the same. A lot of people is picking Bill. I see something different.
You see
I'm not
something. All
going
right.
against a man first and foremost. I ain't gonna never go against a man that's undefeated and with 100% knockout rate. Cause ain't no
Mhm.
proof and put out there that he can lose. I ain't never gonna go against that. That's number one. Number two, I think Bivol has, Bivol is like he's like Tim Duncan of basketball.
Yes.
He
That's a great
fundamental
analogy.
sound and he can get it done. And he send them shots back and rapid, bang 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 bang. I don't
Mhm.
think that's going. I think Better Beef gonna catch him with them short punches that he throw on the inside. I think he'll hurt him. Everybody he's hurt, he's ended them.
He gets him
And
out of there.
yeah, and you can take a dude, and I use this dude as an example. They say, well, he ain't no suicide. But look at the dude Joe Smith. This is what people ain't paying attention. That dude they say that dude had 200 some amateur fights, never been dropped. He fought in pros, never been dropped.
Yeah.
Better Be almost murderized him up in that
Killed him.
joint. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm telling you, he different. He focused. He's been disciplined all his life because of his religion. His age, I don't think is a factor when you keep yourself physically fit. I think he's gonna stop Bivol just like he stopped the rest of them. I just think it'll be later, maybe like between 9 and 11. He will
Then he
stop
gonna
Bivol.
break him down. I think
Stop.
the feet is gonna be the difference. From what I see, he needs a set, and I don't think Bivol's gonna let him set.
But Bivol done show. fights where he done got clocked. He done got hit.
Got
When he
cooked,
fought the
yeah.
dude, what's the name? You can't. I don't think you could get hit like that by Beterbiev. They saying the man
Nah,
hitting
you're
like
right.
bricks.
You're right.
He hitting like bricks, dog.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good fight. I'm
It's a
gonna
good
still.
fight.
I'm just but I'm gonna remind you too, though.
But you know what? Look, hey, brother Trout, I want to forgive us, man. We're so passionate, man. Can you finish telling us your breakdown of what you thought the fight? They say we talk too much, man.
No,
We trying to get better, man. Can you
Yeah.
please
It's gonna be a
bless
good
us with
fight.
what you think, brother?
It's gonna be a good fight, and if Bivol is gonna have to, dig down deep to take off whatever Beterbiev is bringing. But I think you're right. I think it could be even a possible late stoppage on Bivol's way, and
Yeah,
they're both coming up for this fight.
yeah. It's
You know
it's
what I
it's
mean?
definitely it's
So
definitely one
who
of
who,
the
who
bigger
at
better
their
ones.
best you think has got the best chance? And I think Bivol at his best has the best chance. I don't think Beterbiev's fought anybody that's got the footwork like Bivol.
He also is coming off an injury where he just had meniscus serve his you know what I say. I
Surgery,
got it.
yeah,
Surgery, yeah,
yeah.
that.
That's
So I took
that might be a huge factor
mm,
because I think
mm,
the feet are already a problem. You know what I mean? And if his feet are handicapped,
mm, mm,
Okay, we gonna
but
mm.
see.
yeah, remind me, please remind me.
I most definitely will, man.
Yeah.
Listen, that's one of the bigger fights, man. What other fights would you want to see be made right now that you think that you intrigued about to see? You'd like to see them put these two fighters together.
Hey, back on the female side, you know what I want to see a rematch of? Clarissa Shields and Franchon Cruz.
Ooh,
The first time
that was the first
the first
loss of yeah.
Cruz, but it was a hell of a fight, and Cruz got that on like a 2-3 week notice. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, now Franchon has grown as a fighter and as an undefeated champion. I'm sorry, undisputed champion,
Mm-hmm.
and I would love to see that rematch again. That'd be a good fight.
Mhm.
Um, who else, man? Of course, Benavidez Canelo. We want to see that. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
needs to see that fight happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bud and Charlo, as you said, that fight
I
still
like
should
that one.
happen.
I like that one, man.
I don't necessarily really want to see Bud and Canelo. I don't know why. It's
Why?
very
Why?
intriguing. It's intriguing to me, but it's such a lose lose for Canelo. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's such a win win for Charlo. You want to see more stakes at hand for both. I mean, not for
Yeah, for
Charlo, for Bud.
Crawford. For Crawford.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's such a lose lose one way and a win
What
win
about the
another
weight
way.
though? What about the weight?
The thing about I know Crawford's strong. I keep saying is like I don't think the weight's really the issue. It's gonna be a boxing
Really?
match. You know what I
Really?
mean? I think it'd be a good boxing match. And really, what'll happen? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't really tell you.
Mm.
I'm not so sold on saying like Canelo's too big. I think Crawford does have a chance, and it's interesting to see. But just what I mean, the build up, it'd be hard. It'd be hard to sell that fight.
Yeah. Last one for you, man. What about Tank Shakur, man? Is that a super fight?
I don't know if it's a super fight. It's an interesting fight. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
drop the phone. It's an interesting fight.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But you
I
don't
don't
think
know if it's
super
super,
fight.
not just because only on one side, only because of Tank side. Shakur yet
Mm,
has shown that he ain't got that superstar power yet.
mm. As a
He's
fight
a
though.
it's a good fight, and you know what? Shakur is probably the style to beat Tank for real.
Mm,
I think
mm,
Shakur, I think Shakur is special. I think he's special like Andre Ward, and he's got Andre Ward in his corner. Unfortunately, Andre Ward was called boring too,
mm-hmm.
as
He
special as
was.
he was. You know what I mean? But Shakur has got the style to because he's so smart, and Tank is smart too. People think that he's just going and blasting him. Tank learns. He learns and he sees the opening and then he take advantage of that opening. He's usually losing before he knocks cats out. If you
Right.
look at it, he figured that one thing out. That one
Mm,
thing that what I mean you need to figure out, and that's the one that's usually their demise. Shakur, I think he's too smart. He'll make the adjustment. before Tank would figure that out, and he would point himself to a boring decision, which they probably wouldn't even give him. You know what I mean? They still give it. You know what I mean?
Wow,
They probably
wow.
still give it
Don't
to
let it
Tank.
be too close, huh?
Yeah, they're not gonna give it to him. They're not gonna give him a close decision. Why? We need Tank. We need Tank for the fans, for the kids.
That's the business of boxing right there. He just said it, bro. He said it.
Mm.
Yeah.
He kept it real, man.
Yeah.
Just because you
Hey,
win don't mean you always win, huh?
Don't mean you win. Don't
hey,
mean you the winner. Just because you won, don't mean you the winner.
hey, man. I mean, you know, I don't know about Jay, man, but I want to tell you, man. Like I said, I'm in the habit, man. I did 33 years in prison, in case you don't know, right?
Oh
So,
man,
yeah, man. You know,
you out here.
came out, been out 4 years. So, I want to tell you this though, man, because like I said, I'm in the habit of giving people flowers, man, while I'm in their presence, man. And you
Okay.
know how you know you watch people, because like I said, I watch your whole career. So you know when you watch people and you have a certain perception of them or how you
Mm-hmm.
think they might be, or you don't know, because I just know you from fighting and seeing you in the ring. I knew you could fight. I knew you had heart and all this and all that. But man, I just want to tell you, you know, why you on here, man, talking to you. Since I've been out, I've done a lot of things, man. I got a YouTube with over 100-something thousand. I done interviewed big people,
Damn, man.
names. I done been on Vlad TV. I done did all that. But
Yeah.
I got to tell you, right, you are the one person that I've talked to that my whole perception of what I thought you might sound like or be like is totally different, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's
You
cool,
the type
man.
of dude like I know, because I know me. I'm like, if I was around you, you type of joke I can hang
We
out
kick
with.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what
we
I'm
kick
saying?
it for sure.
I just wanted
I
to
feel
tell
the
you that,
same
man.
way. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you a solid dude. I can tell by your lingo. You know what I'm saying? But man, yeah,
For sure.
this was a great experience, man. And
No, it was a great interview, y'all. Appreciate you having me. And anytime, man, just hit me up. We come back
for
and talk
sure.
about some shit.
Hey, can I tell
Before
you
I
one?
leave, though,
Go ahead,
yeah,
go
you
ahead.
got it. You got it.
Now I was going to tell you one thing. We never put the guest's face on the thumbnail because you
I
know
see.
how boxers are; they don't show up. This time, I put yours up because your record is clean with me. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm always
saying?
gonna pull
So
up. Yeah,
exactly. So we put
yeah.
your thumbnail up before you came up in here, man, and that's because I knew the type of character you are, my brother.
Nah, I
Real
Man,
talk.
appreciate that, Jay. Hey, Banky, Jay, it's good talking with y'all, man.
Absolutely, man.
Anytime, hit me up.
That's what it is, champ, man. Hey, go get him, man, on the 12th.
Yes, sir.
knockout.
Yeah.
Great
Hey,
guy, man.
hey, that joker cool. He way cooler than I even thought. I just, for some reason in my mind, even after watching him on his Jones, I can't remember hearing him talk even but like pre-fights, you know. But you know, most of his fight, I'm in prison, so I couldn't really, you know, see all of that type of stuff. But you know,
Mm.
I just felt like looking at him all them years, I felt like he had an accent or he was, you know what I'm saying? Man, oh boy, cool as I don't know what, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rock with him, man. Showing up, man.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
shout out Austin Trout, man. Y'all go support that brother, man. Nope.
Please, man. Hey, bare knuckle champ right now. Bare knuckle champ fighting October the 12th, man. Check him out, man. Check him out. 39 years old and blessed and still ain't got no stress. Moving forward, man. He weren't talking slow or nothing like that. Man, I enjoyed being in his presence, man.
Yeah, man. That was a real, you know what I'm saying, insightful and a real easy conversation, man, with the brother. Man, I could have talked to
Mhm.
that brother for hours, man. You know, because he keep it real. I see he don't bite his tongue. He give his opinion. He's saying what he think. He's saying what he went through. I mean, yeah, man, that dude,
Mhm.
he cool. He's super cool. And bare
Wow.
knuckle boxing, y'all. Huh, you talking about you got to have some heart? There's one thing getting punched with that glove, man. Man, what? I ain't doing that.
For
Yeah,
sure, for
I'm
sure,
bare
for
knuckle
sure.
boxing. I'm fighting somebody for real. You know what I'm saying? If I'm bare knuckle, that's what it's gonna have to be, a real fight. I ain't gonna volunteer to be bare knuckle fighting nobody.
Oh, one thing, Bang. Remember, you got to update the people about the raffles and everything. And let's get that knocked out.
Absolutely, man. So look, everybody who want to join in this raffle, man, for the meet and greet that we're doing, man, to raise money for this meet and greet, and you can win you a 75-inch TV. My Cash App has been acting on a mind of its own. It has not been working. I've been trying to get it fixed. If I do not get it corrected within the next 24 to 48 hours, we're gonna redirect the deposits and the tickets to Jay's Cash App, because he is running this joint anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. But the raffle is still on. If you still want to participate, we still got plenty of time for you to get in there and win this 75-inch TV. You understand me? So y'all stay tuned. I will post and let y'all know within the next 2 days, the next 24 or 48 hours, man. And we redirect it. I will be posting Jay's Cash App, and y'all send y'all tickets to Jay's Cash App, and you still gonna be in it to win it. You heard me? But if you don't,
Yes, indeed. We making it happen, man. And no matter what, we're just trying to make sure that we have everything that we're going to need for the meet and greet. So when y'all come down here, y'all going to be straight laced, man. You're going to be straight laced. Going to be plenty of food, plenty of drinks, entertainment, the whole nine, man. We're going to be having a great time. It's going to be on the night of the Keyshawn fight, November the 8th, man. And we're just going to have a great time, man, celebrating, TBP, man, Team Banky Pound as a community, man. And a few JBT constituents will be down there. You're truly, I will be trying to host.
MC,
Indeed, man. So yeah, we definitely looking forward to having a great time down Virginia, man. And
shout out to my road dog in the chat, man.
Who'd up there?
That's Ken Dog, man. That big Ken Dog from Hartford, Connecticut. He always rolling with sassy shotgun. We got Dre up in here, top tier, man. What up? We got D1AWMJBT is in the house. We got CCS straight out of Detroit. Yeah, man, we representing here, man. That's what we need, man. Supporting is important, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. Big Go up in here. TBP Nation.
Yes, yeah. You see CC up in the building.
Yes,
Thank you, Pound Nation worldwide. Okay.
Hey, man, we out here. That's what's up, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We bringing y'all some more, man. We just brought y'all a legend, man. Y'all just seen a legend in your own eyes. That man for some of the best people in the business. You understand? In the business. Right. And he's still out there doing his thing, man. That man has shared the ring with people. There's a lot going in the Hall of Fame. You did? So that's what it is, man. Anything you wanted to add in, Jay?
I see we got boxing and barbecue. They said dope interview, man. That's
he know the game too. That's TBP. He already know about the boxing world. He be on it like a Charlotte Hornet.
Yes, indeedy, man. We definitely got those fights coming up this weekend, man. Check out my guy, Shushu Carrington, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can run down his pops, man, and have an interview with him, man. It's before his son. Well, actually, not before his son, but his son right after the fight. I want to be able to get his father on, man, so we could talk about that fight and the potential of an Inoue fight. I want to know about that, man. If y'all seen something about Earl Spence supposed to be fighting the Jolly, I call him the Jolly Green Giant, Fundor in January. That is not confirmed yet. I know y'all see it on Boxing News 24, and they talking about it's set for January. But I checked into that. That's not a confirmation yet. So don't go out buying no hotels or anything yet for that fight, because it is not confirmed, y'all. I talked to my peoples over at PBC, and they say, so.
Yeah. You got a lot of false narratives out there now, man. But y'all just what I do now, man, before I even click on anything, because it appears they will put anything in headlines.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? So I just look at the views and I look at, the source. And if the views don't look like as big as the headline, you don't need to click on it. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to click on it, man. You know, they've been put on there that you know, Obama went parachuting, and then you look and they got 2 views. It ain't true.
Another thing, you can always go to boxing scene, man.
Yeah,
Boxing scene ain't gonna promote anything that they haven't fact checked yet.
right.
I've very seldom ever seen them put something out there that they
Mhm.
had fact checked. You know what I mean? So boxing scene to me is like the Bible, man. And then
Yeah.
if you know the particular people, reach out and call, and that's what I did today. I reached out and asked, man. I mean, he gave me this. He gave me that emoji like this.
Yeah. And if all else failed, man, hit up J Hardcore Boxing News.
Right here, man. I'm right here every morning at 8 o'clock. Every single morning, I'm in the hangout, man. Well, actually, we start at 8:10 in the
Right.
hangout. Yes, indeedy, man. Well, it's almost that time, ain't it, Bank? You got anything
Yeah,
before you roll out, my brother?
man, hey man, y'all just stay locked in, man. You know, stay locked in with the JBT, stay locked in with the TVP, man. We just gonna keep on trying to bring y'all great interviews, man. We're gonna try to bring y'all some of the biggest names in boxing, man. And yeah, I'll be excited, man, every time I do one of these joints, man, because I'm meeting a lot of these people that I just saw in magazines and saw on TV for all these years, man. And you know, like I say, man, another big shout out to no doubt Trout, man, because he definitely you know what I'm saying, exceeded my expectations, man. He a good brother and he had a good career. So shout out to him, man. You know,
Yeah.
and shout out to Jay, man, my partner in crime, man. Y'all stay locked in, man. We coming right back at y'all real soon, man. In the
Yes.
meantime, be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man, and duck them hooks, man. You did? Yeah.
We out of here.
We out, man. Peace.
Peace. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.